Hello, welcome to Reframing Mindset Podcast. We are clear my head of the thoughts that are preventing clarity, practice my speech, among other things. Episodes range from informative knowledge to funny stories about my experiences, and in the future, maybe include interviews. So subscribe and enjoy. Episodes drop every other day. Okay, welcome back to Reframing Mindset Podcast. So this episode is so yes, so in this year, separating business and personal and stuff like that. What I realized is that achieve a goal. Uh, I spoke about unlocking the credit card and stuff like that. Then we talk about now so like another one. Yeah, so that was the actual origin. But on this journey, what I realized was that that's a good thing. What I want. So it's like yeah, so that's the thing where you actually be like, they may be right, but they don't. They don't. But but what what so far what I actually realized was the benefit for this one so far, from but no, is that they actually have the benefit of using the card. They have the benefit of actually using the card. Then you actually have the benefit of separating business and personal. So I talk about those two episodes now. Now the two things now with the card. They're the same thing now. You just have one now. You just this purchase it. But at this time, you obviously you don't really have much of a business at this. And so they're doing these purchases simple like that. And eventually, knowing that actually goes up and a bit. That's it. Yeah, yeah. So that's actually what's happening. So right now, when you actually, if you actually reach this speed, you're out there so making things like business purchases. You're out there so making personal and business purchases. So like you're making and they're doing stuff for businesses and stuff like that. You're making those are money making projects. Those are the stuff that they have those two card and all that business. And what happens that now the credit card actually does. You're maximizing the use of the car of you having more than one card. That's basically what you're doing with this card. They're maximizing, but at the same time, those lessons from having the one card does and make doesn't go away as it after no statement time to pay it and dates are important all these stuff comes together all these you have two so you can separate the business at first this is when in a small feet so out there so in the small feet out there so yeah, it's in the small page where be like oh yeah you can out there and go out and treat and our lady with one card and be like, okay, this business for the other card. I actually reached that far. I actually reached that far. And that is that. But at the same time, you have to be mindful because at the same time, these cards have limits. You don't have unlimited limits. But the lesson is still there. You have to be like boom bang. So it's like this is it. This is what you reach so far. There's a compounding stuff. And that's the reason why I have that episode I talk about frame of perspective. Where put every time something bad happens, sometimes you have to be like, oh my god. You have to remember like, oh, we could have been here, So, or it could have been worse. Every time something happens, bro, you'll be like, oh my god, yeah, could have been worse, or no, or not only it could have been worse. Like I've actually trust your instincts in the sense that yeah, Even sometimes you don't look on the right track, yeah, you're on the right track. Yes. Yeah, so yeah, you have that. So boom, with the cars, you have two car now. So what you can just do basically do simple. So you go through the first year now of actually using the car now. So actually be mindful and then work and actually unlock another car. So what you're actually doing in these goals now is actually, so I talk about separating business and personal. Using that knowledge now, the goal, the hard goal was unlocking the car now. Now you to use it correctly now and to upgrade your limit, get better cards and all those stuff. But having this core principle stay the same, be like, okay, separate business and personal. All these stuff. Separate business and personal. And that is the I guess that is actually the core lesson going going for more while now in this field. Yeah. Separating business and personal and be like, yeah, having that formula down and it's like, yeah, it actually does go and grow from there. And it's like, yeah. So that's basically from thank you for listening and look forward for the next episode.
Well, this is the end of the episode. Thanks for watching and look forward for the next episode. To support this podcast, go to anchor.fm/cssb/support or become a sponsor for this episode. If you have a product that you want to have more exposure, DM me on the Instagram page, Reframing Mindset Podcast, or on Twitter at ReframingP. Either way would help. Thank you regardless for listening, and here's a preview for the next episode.